to this Maverick roster.
Very versatile player, glue guy, connector on offense, solid defender. Here he is inside, taking it up to the cup, but it rolls off. Got Kleber into the game a moment ago. He missed Friday night's contest with back spasms. Kleber was questionable to return today. It was essentially a game-time decision. He is back and available, now having appeared in his 40th game this season.
I was excited that Maxey is back, but you were uber excited.
Yes, I was. I thought he played a great game against Atlanta on Thursday night. The way he defended the paint, he got a little bit of confidence on the offensive end of the floor in the first half of that game. Made a couple of shots, was willing to take the ball to the hoop and draw a foul and go to the line. Here's Reggie Bullock Jr., 2 years with the Mavericks. He's been in the rotation lately ever since Şengün was injured. Part of the minutes being soaked up by the way the rotation and positions have moved around. Bullock is playing 11 minutes per game over the last 13.
Well, he was a big part of a team that went to the Western Conference Finals. Him and Dorian playing the most minutes of anybody.
I mean, it was wild. Look at the minutes numbers for those two guys in the series against Utah and Phoenix.
Yeah.
In the Utah series, they were averaging like, what, 43 minutes a game?
Of nonstop defense. Incredible stuff.
Breathtaking defense at times.
The Rockets, what they're doing defensively is off the chart right now. If you look at the Mavericks offensive numbers.
Green is on one on the offensive end of the floor. He's 6 of 7 now. 14 points for him. Oh, and man, Hardaway stepping in to protect his teammate. Amin Thompson and Kleber goes down. Hardaway immediately gets involved. Green is on one on the offensive end of the floor. He's 6 of 7 now. Ime Udoka is not out. A couple of Rockets assistant coaches, security personnel for both teams have come out.
The edge that the Houston Rockets play with as we take a look here. Oh, that's you're gone with the elbow above the shoulders there. You're out.
Wow.
We'll see you. Enjoy your Sunday afternoon. You can't do that. Houston plays with an edge. It starts with their head coach, who played with an edge and coaches with an edge. But we know you can't go above the shoulders like that. Above the shoulders there. You're out. We'll see you.
Well, the referees in the game today are Curtis Blair, Eric Balin, and C.J. Washington. You see them discussing things, presumably before they go to the monitor to review what I think they'll characterize as a hostile act. Let's see what we got here. In the game today are Curtis Blair, Eric
Balin. Replay for a possible hostile act.
There we go, hostile act.
It was pretty hostile.
It was. I mean, especially on a Sunday afternoon.
I feel about those fouls, but that was definitely out of place right there. Somebody coming for your throat.
Yeah, that's definitely out of pocket.
It was really hostile. You're not a hit. You're a bulldog. That's what you told me. No way you.
French bulldog.
I'm a pit. You are not for the throat.
Wow.
I'm going by what you said, too, though.
And so they're looking at two different plays. They looked at, this is the first play involving Thompson and Kleber, and then now here is the second incident.
They always get that second guy, don't they? The second guy always gets it.
Wow.
Man, every time you see her, like, dude, I understand getting tangled up and playing physical, but
you know, a minute ago, Scan, you were talking about Reggie Bullock and being a big part of the team that went to the Western Conference Finals. And remember Game 5 against Utah in the first round. Hassan Whiteside and Luka got involved. There was a hard foul. And remember how Reggie and Dorian both stepped over Luka to get it right in Hassan Whiteside's face.
Yes.
I love seeing what Tim Hardaway Jr. did there. I mean, he made a heck of a play, by the way, the game-winning assist on Friday night. But when you're doing things like that, Hart, you know it better than anybody else.
Yeah. You know what I wish that Markieff was out there and he was in.
Talk to him.
It would have been a whole different ball game if that was the case. But of course, you got to get your teammates back. That's just part of it. And when I tell you that, I know teams are together at this point of the season, but this Maverick group out there, they are really tied together. They protect each other. It would have been a whole different ball game.
Tim may get a technical out of this.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. He just pointed as part of it. And when I tell you that, I know teams are together.
There's not going to be anything else that would come out of that for Tim. I think the question is going to be what will be assessed with regard to Amin Thompson. You're thinking flagrant 2.
Yeah, I thought it looked like it's the kind of stuff that ends your day.
Flagrant 2.
Flagrant 2. You don't go with the elbow above the shoulders like that.
Into the neck.
Yeah.
Will be assessed with
you got to protect your neck. We know that.
You're thinking flagrant 2 you do.
Yeah, I thought Raekwon, Ghostface, all those guys let us know that back in the day. But flagrant 2. You don't go
this dude here.
Yeah,
the fans are getting into it, Art.
The fans behind us certainly have made their opinion known about what needs to happen to Amin Thompson. All right, Curtis Blair's about to tell us here.
After review, it would be a flagrant 2 on Thompson. He will be ejected. Cleveland will be shooting 2 shots. The ball out of bounds to the side. After review, it will be a flagrant 2 on Thompson.
All right, a lot of fan waving.
Well, that is the end of the day for rookie Amin Thompson, who'd had an impact. He had 5 points, 3 boards, and 3 assists in the first 8 minutes of the game, but a flagrant foul, penalty 2, and that incident with Maxi Kleber is a premature end to his day.
Well, here's not going to be as good. You know, when you get back there, you get thrown out early. You don't enjoy that.
And he is 21.
Yeah.
Hey, you want that beer on ice a little bit longer. You're hoping 5:30 is cracking it.
Well, it's unfortunate, but you just can't make those kind of plays.
This could be a really big turnaround for a math team that's needed. He is 21.
2 free throws and the ball. Cut to the basket. Kleber, he's going back to the line. He shot the free throws because he was the player that was on the receiving end of the flagrant foul penalty 2 that was committed by Amin Thompson.
Yeah, right away, Doka, one of his guys behind the bench to check it. As far as the foul is concerned, they didn't see enough to try to challenge.
It's the first on Jabari Smith Jr. The last 7 Dallas points have been free throws.
You know, I think you alluded to it, Skin. You always need something. When you start like the Mavericks started tonight, you always need something to get your attention.
Yeah.
And I think that little rough up a few minutes ago might be the thing for the Mavericks to get going.
Early game dust-ups do have a way of getting your attention.
More times than not.
For sure.
Absolutely. Something to get your attention. And I think
Dallas called on Luka. First foul of the game on Luka. 13 foul. Dallas. Rockets are already over the foul limit here in the first quarter. And a big grin by P.J. Washington Jr. as he comes and gives a little dap to Derrick Jones Jr., who is going back in the game.
We were talking about it, Hart, how much this team loves playing with one another. They're very tied together on and off the court.
Big grin by P.J. Green to Jeff Green. Uncle Jeff misses out of the corner. Grabbing the rebound, Exum. The outlet pass, though, is stolen. Jeff Green back to Jabari Smith Jr. Oh, and he misses inside the defense. Like a challenge.
Exum made up for his turnover with a defensive stand.
Oh, to Jeff Green. Offensive foul. And Dylan Brooks got up to say something. Dante Exum is like,
you would mess with Exum, though. There's something about him.
Yeah. If nothing else, you know, X don't get it. Don't mess with it.
Bars, baby.
Yeah, no.
Bars.
Man, this has been a rap-intensive broadcast so far.
Do it all over here.
He kind of did give it to him there, by the way.
Moving screen. It's all right.
The Bulldog, they throwing up bars in the AFC.
Man, this has been a rap-intensive broadcast so far.
Jock Landale is in the game. 7 turnovers in the first quarter. And now the Rockets just had their first. The truck jinxed him. They threw that graphic up on the Valley bar.